December marks 7 years since an Amtrak train derailed onto I-5 in DuPont, killing 3 people and injuring dozens more. The youngest and most severely injured passenger was 16-year-old Tim Brodigan.
Tim suffered a spinal cord injury, with doctors telling him he would never walk again. It pushed him into a dark period of his life. But now, Tim is thriving. When I recently sat down with him, he repeatedly told me that he is blessed. Here's why.
Amtrak 501 answering Centralia North, over.
December 18th, 2017.
Emergency. We are on the ground.
On the inaugural run of Amtrak's new service to Portland, the train went too fast around a curve.
We got cars everywhere and down onto the highway.
Train cars flew off the tracks, crashing onto I-5 below.
We need EMS ASAP. It looks like they're already starting to show up.
3 people died. Tim Brodigan was nearly one of them. He couldn't breathe on his own. He couldn't eat. He couldn't move from the neck down. But he was alive.
That's what I want to thank the most. People have saved my life.
We're very hopeful that he'll get some function back at this point, and we want to give him a hope without too much promise.
Hope without too much promise. Such a tentative and uncertain outlook. Tim went from Seattle Children's to Craig Hospital in Colorado, which specializes in spinal cord injuries. Still, doctors kept Tim's hopes at bay.
But all the way back.
I had multiple doctors tell me it was not possible.
That you would never walk?
Never walk, yeah. Multiple. Like, probably 4 doctors told me I probably wouldn't walk. Nah, it's packed today.
This is Tim today, walking. He maneuvers the crowds and cobblestones of Pike Place Market without any help beyond his walker.
You know, when you achieve that goal, it's the greatest feeling. So like I said multiple times, I'm truly blessed on that.
To his core, Tim is grateful and optimistic, but he's ready to share another side of his story. How hard was it?
It was so hard.
Tim now admits he had many dark days. He was so singularly focused on walking, he says he stopped living.
That was my whole goal, was to recover. Like, I didn't do anything fun. I didn't allow myself to have fun or enjoy myself when I was younger, when this happened, because I always thought about walking first. And if I didn't walk, I can't have fun if I didn't walk.
We got a glimpse of this when KOMO News visited Tim a couple months into his treatment in Colorado. He threw himself into the work and was literally making strides.
Speed you up a little bit.
But he was uncomfortable in his wheelchair.
If I go somewhere, I'm always gonna be the one getting looked at. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. When I was in the chair, I still, I don't know, I still have a different vibe to me when I'm in a chair. I don't know what it is.
Whatever it was, Tim admits he shut down. Childhood friend Matthew Perkins tried to keep in touch through regular text messages.
Once he kind of locked himself away, it was kind of up to other people to reach out to him and build that relationship with him. So, I mean, it's more so just, I was just trying to show that I was still there and I still cared for him.
Tim says a turning point came through a clinical trial for spine injury in Chicago. He returned to Denver then and kept putting in the work. Long days of rehab, still focused on walking.
I'm blessed to be where I'm at today, and that's what it took for me to get to this right now, but it also, mentally, it took a big toll, especially when I was younger. And I tell everyone this, I wish I took this injury a lot different than I did when I was younger.
7 years since the accident, and he still spends hours each day exercising, working on his stability and independence. But he now takes breaks from rehabilitation, taking trips with his girlfriend, visiting friends and family in Seattle. Matthew is helping to document it all as Tim works to build his social media presence and a nonprofit to help other spinal cord patients.
Yeah, I'm tremendously grateful. You know, just seeing those pictures. I do look at those a lot because, I mean, it's crazy what life can take you. It's just so quickly, too.
Today, those images could be less a reminder of the past and more of a reminder that he has a future.
I mean, I believe I'll run again. I believe that.
To run.
Oh, to run.
Not just to walk without a walker, but to run.
To run, oh yeah. Yeah, so that's my end goal, yeah.
And after all he's accomplished, who would dare tell Tim Brodigan not to have hope?